Why does punk culture get stuck in nostalgia? Imagine a movement born out of raw energy and a desire to shake up society. That's what punk was all about. It started as a fierce rebellion against the social and economic issues of the 1970s. Back then, many young people faced unemployment, cultural stagnation, and a sense that the world was stuck in a rut. Punk was their way of fighting back. It wasn't just music, it was a full-on attitude of defiance and nonconformity. The music was simple, loud, and direct, reflecting their frustration and desire for change. The DIY ethic meant anyone could make punk music or art without big money or corporate approval. Punk's ethos was about freedom of expression and rejecting mainstream values. It was a cultural revolution that challenged authority and questioned societal norms. Because it was tied to a specific time of social upheaval, many see punk as a symbol of youthful rebellion. Over time, those images and sounds became iconic. People started looking back at punk as a symbol of authenticity and anti-establishment spirit. This creates a strong sense of nostalgia. Fans and musicians often want to preserve that original spirit. They imitate the style, sounds, and attitudes of the first punk bands. This can make punk seem like a static scene frozen in the past. Mainstream media and fashion also played a role. Punk elements like ripped clothing and safety pins became trendy, turning underground rebellion into a commercialized look. This commercialization makes it easier to remember punk as a nostalgic symbol rather than a living, evolving culture. Nostalgia helps keep the core values alive, especially as the social issues that sparked punk fade away or change. It gives new generations a way to connect with punk's message of rebellion and nonconformity. But this can also slow down punk's growth. When scenes focus too much on recreating past styles, they risk losing the original spirit of challenging the status quo. In the end, punk's fixation on nostalgia comes from its roots in a specific social moment, its emphasis on authenticity, and the way it preserves its identity through memories of rebellion. While this keeps punk's legacy alive, it can also make it harder for punk to adapt and stay relevant as a fresh force of change.